Hey there, and welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Casey, and this is Lauren, and we're two of Festival's mealtime mentors. Today, we're keeping it simple with a one skillet meal that everyone will love.
That's right, Casey. Today we are making a one skillet chicken Alfredo pasta, and seriously, who does not love chicken Alfredo?
It's so classic.
Yes, and
Love
the
it.
great thing about this recipe today is we are lightening it up a bit.
Yes.
So we're making it easier, we're making it one skillet, and we're making it a little bit better for you. So,
Win-win.
yes, for sure.
So to get started, we have cubed our chicken, and we've seasoned it with some salt and pepper, and we've cooked it in a pan with some olive oil. It looks like it's just finishing up, so we're going to take this out of our pan now. Hand that over.
Into our bowl here.
Yep.
And we
Take this
bring
back
the
from
skillet
you.
back.
All right, so since it's one skillet, like Lauren said, everything goes in here. So the next step is I'm going to add some garlic. Mix that around a little bit. That'll get nice and fragrant. And then I'm going to add our low sodium chicken broth. And now I'm going to scrape the bottom of the pan a little bit to get those brown bits from the chicken
Yum.
all nice and incorporated. Plus that'll make it easier for washing it later.
So many time savers here in terms of less dishes.
Yes.
You're cleaning it.
Right.
And it's all win-win too
What's not to
for
love?
the actual dish. It'll add a lot of really good flavor by cooking everything in the same skillet.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to let this simmer a little bit and get all those flavors well incorporated. All right, so our chicken broth is simmering, bubbling really nicely, so we're going to add our whole wheat pasta now. We're going to add a whole box, which is nice.
I love that the pasta just cooks right in this skillet.
Yes. And the fact that it cooks in the chicken broth too makes it really flavorful.
Yes, absolutely.
Love that. So this is going to cook for about 8 minutes or until the pasta just starts to soften.
Yes.
Okay, so our pasta is just starting to soften. It smells so great already. Now we're going to add our fat-free half and half.
Good way to lighten up this recipe.
Yes. And we're going to add our chicken back in the pan as well. So we'll mix that together. And I'm going to cover this time. And we're going to let this simmer for about 4 minutes or until the pasta is completely cooked through. Okay, so, oh, look at that.
That's good.
The pasta is nice and soft. It's getting just a little bit thicker. So we are going to finish up now adding our Parmesan cheese.
And the important thing to remember with this Parmesan cheese, we got this from our deli cheese island. So what you're looking for with this Parmesan is a little bit more of a premium cheese because we want it to have a lot of flavor without having to add a ton of it, which also helps to lighten it up. So when you're picking out a Parmesan cheese, pick out a really good quality Parmesan.
Yes, definitely. And we're going to add broccoli. And we're using our fresh cut broccoli from our produce department. You can certainly get your own broccoli crowns and cut your own to add in, or you could use just like a frozen broccoli and cook it ahead of time, microwave or on the stove, and just add it in at the last minute right before you serve.
Yes, so I'm sure a lot of you are watching and thinking, oh no, they took this great dish and now they added broccoli.
Yes.
But a nice thing you could do if you are not a huge broccoli fan, maybe mushrooms would be a nice addition. Peas, I think, would be pretty good in this recipe.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, you can have peppers. I mean, really anything, any veggie you'd want to add. But we like to add a veggie just to boost the nutrition a little bit.
Yep.
Since we're lightening up all the other things as well.
Yes, and that makes it a complete meal in one, which I love, which goes along with the one skillet portion as well. So
yes, because you could serve this with a side of veggies or a salad or something like that, but it's so nice you can just throw everything in there, which is the whole goal with this recipe.
Right. Yes.
And not have to worry about it.
And you mentioned too that we have a lightened up version, so you've probably noticed we used our fat-free half and half, we used low sodium chicken broth, and we used our whole wheat pasta. So just a few trade-ups to make it a little bit better for you, but still just as delicious.
Yes, and right now we're steaming the broccoli.
Yeah, and I think
Oh, it's looking
it's
good.
probably, yes. So let's turn this off and give it a try.
And of course, you can cook this to your liking. If you like a little bit softer broccoli,
Yes.
feel free to cook it longer.
Yep.
Well, we're ready to eat, so
Yeah.
we're gonna jump.
We're
right
not
in.
waiting any longer.
So this is definitely a kid-friendly, family-friendly dish, and it's nice because throughout all those different steps, it's easy to add in the next ingredient, and then maybe you finish up something, or
Yes.
you can kind of step away from it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Oh, we have to.
Oh my
Garnish.
gosh. Yes.
Sorry. Just a little bit of parsley to add a little bit of color and a little bit of freshness too.
Yes. Love that flavor.
You could also garnish with a little more cheese.
It does not taste lightened up.
No, it's super creamy. I get a lot of the cheesy flavors from the Parmesan. Yes, from the Parmesan.
Yes,
Delicious.
and you're so right. It's because it's that really good Parmesan.
Yum.
Well, give your dishwasher a night off with this simple pasta meal.
And to get this recipe on your phone, text Alfredo to 78402.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit festfoods.com.